welcome once again to Elon After Hours. My name is Hunter Riccio.
And I'm Joey Gizzy. We have a great show for you guys tonight, but first, let's get into some news. The Oscars happened Sunday night, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel for the second year in a row. President Trump tweeted about the ceremony, not surprisingly, saying, lowest rated Oscars in history. Problem is, we don't have enough stars anymore, except for your president. Just kidding, of course. Well, I mean, he was a reality star, so I guess he kind of wasn't kidding. But I mean, besides that, he does have like that bright orange glow, so I kind of get the star vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kobe Bryant also won an Oscar for his film Dear Basketball. Kobe's known for his great teamwork, so I'm glad he finally showed off some modesty. And it's interesting, he now has more Oscars than Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp, and Edward Norton combined.
Ooh, that's sad. But this is even more sad. Roger Bannister, the first man to ever run a mile in under 4 minutes, has passed away. He died at the age of 88, which I would say is pretty old.
It's pretty old.
This dude ran a mile in under 4 minutes. He must have been in unbelievable shape. If I even attempted to run a mile in under 4 minutes, I'd probably pass away right in that spot. My legs just wouldn't even work anymore. In all seriousness, rest in peace, you legend. And finally, there's a thief going around Sheridan Apartments. And I live in Sheridan, so I've been pretty nervous to like go into sleep.
You better
so I've kept my wallet and my phone on me, like what you're doing right now.
Oh my!
The bandit! Wait, watch this short. Why don't we go get it?
Today we're going to try a little social experiment. This guy's got a sign saying "Take the dollar," and I'm going to be holding out $1. We're going to see who's going to actually take it and who won't. So let's do it.
This is such a cute encounter.
Am I allowed to just take the $1?
Okay.
Here you go, I'm not taking your $1. I'm just curious.
Thanks. What it was like $89, but it was a great amount. Take the $1. Are you sure? Yeah. Like that's it? That's all I got. Take it again? Wait, hold on. This isn't real. I mean, I'll give it back. I feel kind of bad, but like, hold on. What is happening? I feel really bad. I don't want to take anyone's money. Can I put it back in his pocket? Okay, cool. I'll see you later. I did too. I said thanks.
Oh, God, got him back.
We're good, I think.
Jeez. All right, when we come back, Joey's going to be interviewing at the Martial Arts Club. You're not going to want to miss it.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck.
So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Welcome back to Elon After Hours. I'm here with members of the Martial Arts Club. What's up, guys? How are you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good to have you on the show. I know you guys are meeting right now, so we'll try to make this interview kind of quick. But the Martial Arts Club, that's something I haven't heard of before, but I think it's really cool. Is it like a new club, or has it been around for a while?
Well, I mean, it's actually been around, I'd say, since start of the millennium, I'd say, like early 2000s. But I mean, I'd say it's like one of the most unheard of club sports. Non-competitive, yeah.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the coolest, though, in my opinion.
It's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, I
like
did.
that. So do you guys want to like take turns and introduce yourself and like what type of martial arts you do and like how you got involved in the club?
Okay. I'm Casey O'Donnell. I am a freshman at Elon. First year, sorry.
Gotta be careful these days.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I do Ishinryu, which is kind of like a newish kind of Japanese martial arts that just came about in like the 1950s. Huh. And I personally specialize in pressure point fighting.
Sounds scary.
I'm Andrew. I'm a sophomore here at Elon, president of Martial Arts Club. I specialize in Kempo. Been doing it for, I think, 14 years. This is my 15th year now.
Wow.
And something new that my school is starting to pick up is something called Hyper Pro training, which I'm starting to get a bit better at, but mainly I specialize in Kempo.
So you guys, do you meet for tournaments, competitions? How does that work?
For the club, again, we are the least competitive club sport. Really, it's just basically a class. We just teach.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I've recently done a tournament over J-term, but it was just private.
Like
just
individual on your own?
Yeah, just individual.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So like, walk me through like a typical meeting, because you said you met 3 times a week. So like, just go through like what a normal class would be, like a normal meeting.
Walk me through what I do.
Okay. Well, we usually start off with a 5-lap jog or so, which is awful. And then
Wait, 5 laps around where?
just around the studio.
Okay, even that sounds a little rough.
It's pretty bad. But
He's like, what?
yeah, he's skinny.
He's
Anyway.
gonna up it if you keep complaining.
No. Anyway, then we do like gallops and everything just to warm up a little bit.
Sure.
After that, we get into stretches, loosen everything up. And then after that, it really depends on what the day is. We switch it up between 3 different things. We have rolling, sparring, and self-defense. So for instance, today is rolling.
Yeah.
Yes, today is rolling. So that's basically just wrestling without real wrestling. You don't pin anybody. You're just trying to defend yourself either from a standing position or a kneeling position.
Very cool.
It's basically like jiu-jitsu, judo, like grappling sports, kind of.
Mm-hmm. So what would you say like your favorite part of the class, of the meeting? Do you like doing like the hand-on-hands thing, or like how much of it is like the teaching versus like the actual like performing it in the class?
Basically, I try to think of a new system each time.
Sure.
Some days it's just hard. Luckily, I have other people that can teach. But each day, kind of, we trying to think of drills we can do. If it's like sparring or rolling day, we basically end with sparring and rolling each other.
Right.
Actually
Okay.
going against each other. But usually, I give them, like, I think of drills that we haven't done yet, or things we can go over, try to master, and we just practice on partners.
Gotcha. So I mean, I took a self-defense class, but as far as like my martial arts skill, it's like non-existent. So if I wanted to join this, do I need to have somewhat of a background, or can I come in without any knowledge?
No, we have lots of members that have typically like no knowledge, and that's totally fine because we have a VP, we have a treasurer, and a secretary. All came in with very limited or no martial arts background, and so far, like right now, our VP is pretty darn good at it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's because of you, good teachings.
Well, yeah, and presidents before. Sorry, honey.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, how could if I wanted to be a part of it? Do you guys have like a Facebook or an email that someone can contact if they wanted to be a part of the martial arts club?
We have an email list. We can add people on the list, and we have a weekly email every Monday that goes out of our weekly schedule. What we're gonna do, basically when we're gonna meet, what we're gonna do.
Awesome. And can someone just, if they like just wanted to come to one of the meetings, can they just come right to where you guys meet?
Yeah.
Where is that?
We are at Studio 6, right behind the racquetball courts at the Corey Gym.
Very cool. Well, thanks for coming on, guys. I certainly learned a lot, and hopefully you guys continue to do what you do. Yeah. When we come back, Andrew and Casey are going to be showing me some martial arts moves. You're not going to want to miss it.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook.
Fire in the hole!
And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to Elon After Hours. We're here with Andrew and Casey from the Martial Arts Club, and they're going to give us a little quick lesson.
Sorry, I'm just nervous.
Yeah, I've got the jitters. So, do you guys just want to give us, a couple lessons?
All right.
How do we start out?
Well, let's do a little warm up first. We're gonna do like 5% of our warm up.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. So let's do 5 laps real quick.
Let's do some little. get the blood flowing.
5? Oh my. Let's pick up the pace. That's 1?
You can like cut it down.
Let's continue. Let's do 3.
Let's do 3. Okay, that's 2.
All right, we're doing 3?
2.
Yeah. I already did a couple laps before. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty warmed up.
I'm done. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh,
I already sweated a bit there. I'm gonna stay
right.
in the air.
Okay, in the circle.
Okay, I'm sweating.
Here we go.
Circle.
All right.
Oh, we're in the square
We make our
circle.
own imaginary circle.
All right.
Okay.
Let's start off with jumping jacks.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything's bouncing. It's so hard in the suit.
Let's go into punching jacks.
Oh, good. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You got it.
For what?
We punching jacked out now.
I want to come back in our little square here.
Okay.
Okay. That was good. I feel warm.
I think I'm ready now. The jitters are on.
Okay, so I do Kyoshu Jitsu, which is pressure point fighting.
Very fun.
Yeah, and it hurts. And it's very effective. So, who would like to be my first victim?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I will. What am I doing here?
I think I'll do the shoulder rub on you first.
Oh, that sounds relaxing.
Yeah, I like that.
No.
Nice little shoulder rub.
So you can throw a punch with that. And then I'm gonna go like this, kind of like make a J with my hand, with my thumb and fingers, and fist.
Fist, yeah, fist.
Fist.
Coming at
and then
you.
I come like this, I catch it, and then I turn you out. And then right above the elbow, there's a pressure point. And I rub it.
Wow. Well, I don't ever want to feel that again. So that's not the club for me.
Good shoulder rub.
Yeah, it was a great shoulder
Wanna know
rub.
what it
I
feels
enjoyed it.
I guess. Maybe I'll do the next one.
Yeah, you get to do the next one.
Okay.
Going back on this
Guess we're
side.
taking turns.
Just switch to the dummies.
All right. So this is something that you could do anytime in a bar fight situation.
Okay.
Someone's coming at you, punching, not leaving you alone, wants to blitz you. What you can do with your hands, you can keep tucking them out of the way, open them up, kick them in the stomach, bring your hands in, come in with a tackle, and then push their head back like that. With the body, this is something I learned back at home. By the way, shout out to my place back at home, Palando Premier Martial Arts. What you learn with Kempo, one of the main things basically in any kind of martial arts is that the body is divided into the chest and up and the stomach and down. Anytime you get hit stomach and down, your body's going to come forward, and chest and up, it's going to go backward, kind of.
That's how it works.
Bending.
Yeah, even just a little backwards. So what you can do, you can kind of mix it up, punch to the stomach, uppercut to the head, side.
I'm just going all the
side punch. And basically you can improvise as you go.
You look like one of those things in car dealerships where it's just blowing in the wind everywhere. Okay. That's Joey.
Wow.
Is it my turn now?
I think you're up.
I'm up. What's the next move?
Okay, so this one,
I get the pressure point.
I want a pressure
You want a pressure point? Okay, then I get the next.
Okay, this is gonna be the hand one. So you're gonna put your hand on me. This is like more realistic for girls.
So if I was to like, would this be like, I'm gonna just push you?
Yeah, you're like, hey, come here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take your hand and I'm going to put my finger right there, my pinky on another pressure point on your wrist.
Oh, okay.
My thumb in between your thumb and index. I'm gonna turn your hand out, put my other hand on you, and I'm going to just push.
And Joey's gone.
It's okay. Here. Stuck like this now.
All right. I guess I'm next for the practical exercise.
All right, this one is not from my place, but if you've seen the movie Kill Bill, you will know this
Oh, I don't like this already. Kill Bill is the name.
Kill Hunter.
Kill Bill is the name.
Yeah, we're gonna do half of it. We're gonna do a half-inch punch.
All right, and this will be our last one, I guess. A half punch.
How hard am I allowed to hit you?
I mean, I wouldn't like to be on the ground. You can just pick maybe
25.
10. I'm a little scared. Just go for what you think will not hurt me.
That is hard.
That bad.
right.
It's gonna hurt. I understand.
All right, so what you're looking for is the place right behind, within the rib cage, right around in there. You can tense up.
I'm tense. Trust me, I'm tensed up.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it like this, bring my hand out a little bit more, go into something called a panther punch.
Oh,
like
that
this,
sounds terrible.
and punch right in the spot.
Okay,
You ready?
I think so.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, okay. That wasn't that bad. There was way more anticipation.
Yeah, I did it really like for you.
All right. Yeah, you did it like, I know, I don't want to know the full
we're
impact.
on you this time.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. That was a lot of fun.
That was actually really fun.
I now know what to do in a bar situation, and I know a lot of different pressure points. But up next, we actually have a really good performance coming in, so you guys aren't going to miss it.
Stick around.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
Got a quarter?
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean,
All right, welcome back to Elon After Hours. We are here with Hello 4 a.m. Love that name. And what are you guys going to be singing for us?
We are going to be performing first Rain, and then we're going to be performing Keeping Warm.
Awesome. Well, take it away, guys. Thank you very much.
Hearts beating, retreating, Morse code, hidden meaning, heads reeling, hearts beating, retreating, Morse code, hidden meaning, heads reeling, Is it rain on your face? Will you leave a light on for me? Is it rain on your face? Is it rain on your face? Will you leave a light on for me? Is it rain on your face? Eyes so green, eyes so Wanna see you soon. Golden glow on the walls and the floor. Your hands in mine, your hands in mine. Early September turning fires to embers. I feel alright, I feel alright. Close your eyes, lips barely touching. Is it different to you? Hold me tight, dance in the kitchen all afternoon. To think I thought that you meant goodbye, I didn't see it. To think I thought that you wouldn't cry, I wouldn't dream it. It's so easy keeping warm when you hold me in your arms. It's so easy keeping warm when you hold me in your arms. Golden glow on the walls and the floor. Your hands in mine, your hands in mine. Early September turning fires to embers. I feel alright, I feel alright. Golden glow on the walls and the floor. Your hands in mine, your hands in mine. Early September turning fires to embers. I feel alright, I feel alright. It's so easy keeping warm. It's so easy keeping warm. It's so easy keeping warm. Oh no, it's so easy keeping warm.
Very well done, guys. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. Also, big thanks to the Martial Arts Club. Thank you guys all for watching Elon After Hours. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you all next week.